Hey guys, Mark McKillier here with liveanabolic.com, and today I want to show you a fantastic shoulder workout that you can do at home. Don't need a lot of expensive equipment, don't even need a gym membership. And before we get into this workout, I want to explain why I think shoulders are really important. Okay, it's something a lot of you guys out there don't really think about, and let me explain. Shoulders look great, of course, when your shirt is off, okay? But most of the time, right, we're wearing clothes, 99.9% of the time. And what happens when you're wearing clothes, if you have big, wide shoulders, it makes your waist look smaller because everything is relative, okay? So your waist looks relatively thin or big relative to your shoulders. So the bigger, more muscular your shoulders are, the better you're gonna look with clothes on, okay? And when those clothes come off, look even more pronounced. All right, so guys, I wanna show you some exercises that I like to do at home. And once again, it's super simple. I like using these resistance bands, okay? A set of bands like this only cost about $25. It's real cheap, just get them off the internet. And then also, I have a set of dumbbells here, okay? So nothing more than dumbbells and some resistance bands, and you can work every single muscle in your body. But today, we're gonna focus on the shoulders. All right, let me show you something here. We're gonna do some upright rows. Now, what I like to do is stand on the band here, okay? And the first thing is you gotta center the band side to side because I don't want one side to be a little longer than the other. That means the resistance will be different from side to side, okay? So let's make sure I got the band centered here. And what I like to do is switch the handles over. So I got a little cross going here, all righty? Really like to do it this way. It's just a simple little trick. You don't have to, but I think this makes it more effective. All right, so now we stand up and we're gonna do some upright rows. Now guys, I like to keep my hands pretty close together here. And then all I'm gonna do is bring my handles up, okay? Now guys, I want you to think about bringing your elbows up, okay? That's the mind-muscle connection. I don't want you to try to bring your hands up like this, okay? We want those elbows to come up nice and high and then back down nice and slow. So I'm controlling the resistance from these bands all the way through the entire range of motion here, guys. And notice at the top of the movement here, see how high my elbows are? They're up here around ear level, okay? And I like to bring it up and hold it for like a split second, like a 1 count. And then back down. Now, another thing, guys, is I like to shoot for between 8 and 12 reps on every exercise. And the reason I do that is because there's tons and tons of studies out there, scientific knowledge that says that is the most effective rep range to build muscle. And that's what it's all about, guys. So don't pick a resistance band that's so stiff that you can only make 4 or 5 lifts with. You need to pick a band color that you can do and make it difficult to do 8 to 12 reps. All right, let's move on to a different exercise here, guys. This is gonna be a dumbbell lateral raise. Now, this exercise, you're gonna notice that you're not gonna be able to use a lot of weight, okay? And the reason that you can't use much weight is because we're gonna be lifting the dumbbell out to our side like this, okay? And so the weight is way out here, okay? And the force that's being applied by my shoulder muscle has a mechanical disadvantage over the weight. It's so far out here, okay? That's why you can't lift a lot of weight. So pick a weight that you can do with really good form, all right? And then let me show you how to do this. This is a fantastic exercise for the lateral head of our delts. Now guys, let me show you here. Once again, my mind-muscle connection, I'm focusing on trying to bring my elbows up, okay? Okay, don't bring the weight up like this, okay? I want you to get that elbow up nice and high, and then the dumbbells will just follow along, okay? And another thing is, I see guys at the gym do this all the time. They pick too much weight, okay? And then they use their back and momentum to get that weight up there, okay? Not effective, guys. Not only that, it can put a lot of stress on your shoulder joint. So pick a nice, relatively light weight that you can control, and then see how I'm letting it down nice and slow. Now, guys, your delt has 3 different muscles. We got the front, the sides, and the back, okay? That movement right there, I was focusing on the lateral head of my delt muscle. Now, remember, a lot of these exercises, they'll work all 3 muscle groups in your shoulder, but they'll put more emphasis on one muscle group versus the other, all right? Let me show you the 3rd exercise now. I'm gonna go back to these bands. All right, now, these are gonna be bent over lateral raises. Now, we got a little muscle in the back of our shoulder here. It's really kind of hard to get to, okay? You don't see it in the mirror, so a lot of guys just ignore it, okay? So we can't do that. First of all, we want the stability of the shoulder joint to be there, to be nice and strong, because it is a really flexible joint, and hence it's not as strong as a lot of our other joints. And we need to hit that rear delt muscle. Now, once again, I'm going to step on the band, okay, just like before. I'm going to center it from side to side, and then I'm going to switch the handles over. Okay, so I got a little cross here. Now, I'm going to bend over, but I don't want you to bend over with a rounded back, okay? No cat backs. I want you to stick your butt out and keep your back straight, all right, and bend over, and then you're just going to bring your elbows up. Nice, slow, controlled movement. So I'm being careful to keep my back nice and straight. I'm staring down at the ground about 5 or 6 feet in front of me, okay? I just pick a spot, and then I really focus my attention on getting those elbows up there, okay? And because I'm bent over, I'm putting all the tension on this rear muscle. We're getting almost no work on the front part of our delt, okay? It's a fantastic way to get those rear delts, and it's really difficult to target that muscle group. Now, for the very final exercise, this is a killer, guys. It is a variation of the old school military press where we use a barbell. We're going to be using dumbbells instead. All right, so another exercise. Got to be careful to pick the right weight, okay? Don't let your ego get in the way, okay? All right, now my shoulders are already burning. I got a great pump going, so I'm getting fatigued, which means I can't lift as much weight. All right, just gonna bring these up here, all right? Now I'm gonna put a little spin on this one. I wanna do alternating, okay? Overhead presses. Now, why am I staring up at the ceiling, all right? I'm staring up. Now that's because that puts a nice arch in my back, okay? So if I'm looking straight ahead, it's hard to do this, okay? So you're naturally gonna wanna be staring upward. That'll help you balance these dumbbells, okay? And you get that great mind-muscle connection. And once again, guys, as we get older, guess what? Our balance and our coordination start to wane, all right? So these dumbbell exercises are fantastic because it's an unstable situation, especially when we're doing alternating from side to side. And guess what that does? That kicks in all those little stabilizer muscles and the balance and the coordination that's needed to keep that weight from falling down. Boom. We need to work on our balance and our coordination as we get old, okay? And I'm 57, which I don't consider old, but if you don't do this kind of stuff, you'll feel old. All right, guys, hope you like that fantastic exercise. My shoulders are burning. All I did was just do one set of those 4 different exercises. I want you guys to do at least 2 sets on every exercise, 8 to 12 reps. And guys, huge pump, incredible burn there. And you're gonna look fantastic in a shirt when you build those big, bolder shoulders. All right, guys, don't forget, be sure to subscribe to this channel. We got tons of great content for you on here. And the other thing is, I know you have friends that would benefit from seeing some of these videos. So hit that share button, hit the little thumbs up like button, post some comments below. I want to hear from you guys, okay? Because we take your comments and we create videos based on what you guys are saying. And then finally, as always, guys, you got to stick with it and never give up on yourself.